I love being positioned.
There we go.
Got that. Let me get my coffee. I have 2 sets of coffee.
I know. I've noticed.
I need all the coffee. I need the energy. You need the energy. You need to wake your ass up.
Yeah.
You know, I was with the last video that came out, so many people messaged me saying that I had your volume blasting throughout my office and they all heard you screaming the ah!
Oh, you? Yeah, you.
Get fucked.
All right.
Let's go!
I think you're stupid, and I think it's the best book I've ever read.
I'm gonna hate you if you actually believe that.
Welcome back, everybody, to Loud Library.
Library!
I'm Jacob.
I'm Dantes.
Today, we're going over our 26 for 26. So these are 26 books and series that we want to try to get to in the year 2026.
Yes. And then we don't have many books that are overlapping, even though I know we're going to be reading similar books, but these are the ones I want to prioritize, at least get to.
Yeah, they're the ones that came to mind when we were thinking about what we want to do. Yeah.
And then we have it broken up with ongoing series, new series, and then standalones. Or like, at least I have it broken up like that.
Yeah, and we mean like new to us.
Yeah.
Something we haven't started yet.
Yeah, not brand new, like coming out. And you did more research than I, because I don't have anything in here that has, like, that is a new release for 2026. I think we talked about one right now, but that I know I'm going to read, but I just don't have it in my my list. So do you want to start it off?
Yeah, sure.
This is actually where we have a list that matches, that we have 26 each.
Yeah.
And I'm not overloading it. I mean, with the series I have, it's a lot.
My first of the ongoing is Age of Madness.
Oh, okay.
So
nice.
I don't know if it kind of is new, but it's also ongoing. It's like it's the first law of world.
Yes.
But Age of Madness is its own trilogy, and I will be trying to get to that in 2026. I don't know what to say about Age of Madness that hasn't already been said. I'm looking forward to it. People say Age of Madness. I haven't been super thrilled with what I've read from Joe Abercrombie so far. But
First Law?
Even First Law. First Law has probably been better than some of the other stuff. But
I don't get you.
Age of Madness is where people say, like, oh, this is his best.
First Law is one of my favorite fantasy series, period.
That's very sad.
That you're, like, I don't know what's on your fantasy list, but if it's not First Law, you absolutely have terrible taste.
It wasn't in your top 10.
It wasn't, but it was right there. Actually, it was, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's a lot. I might be lying.
Yeah, you are. I think you are lying. I think I had a Wisdom of Crowds or something.
No, you definitely didn't.
Trouble with Peace.
I don't think you did. I don't think you did.
In my heart,
I think you're being performative. So
in my heart, it was there.
What's your first one?
My first series for the ongoing is I'm continuing on with the Malazan world universe, and I'm gonna be continuing on with Novels of the Malazan Empire, Path to Ascendancy, Witness, and
you want to do like everything.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get through everything, but I'm going to try to get through it. I'm definitely novels and most likely Path to Ascendancy.
All right.
Yeah, that's our first ones. And you're number 2?
Next up, I have... So I'm actually not sure if this is going to release in 2026, but if people are saying it... I've seen people saying it's going to.
Okay.
And that's The Lord of Demons, which is the third book in the Burning series by Evan Winter.
Oh
so that was Rage of Dragons and Fires of Vengeance.
It's actually going to come out? It's been a while.
I'm seeing people say that. Goodreads has it as 2026.
Yeah, but Goodreads has Doors of Stone coming out too.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've heard people saying 2026.
Okay.
But we'll see.
I'll probably read that actually.
Yeah,
for sure.
if it comes out.
Because I did like the first 2. The second one was a lot just action. But yeah, I'm down. I didn't realize that was coming out. My second series I'm going to be continuing on is Discworld. More specifically, the Rincewind and Industrial Revolution series. Hopefully, maybe get into Tiffany Aiken, which is the young adult series. But I am on book 2 right now. Well, I finished book 2 of Rincewind. I'm going to be getting into Sorcery, which I think is book 3, and hopefully getting to complete that series and start up Industrial Revolution. And again, Rinceworld, satirical, flat world fantasy. So
these are words you are saying.
Yes.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
My next one is, if you guys have been watching our other TBR and wrap-up videos and stuff, people know I'm working through the Hainish cycle.
Yep.
And I will be continuing to do that. I'm like...
By
the time this video comes out, I will be halfway through it.
Yeah. Which
I mean, it's not even really like a series. It's more like a collection.
Yeah,
but it's all
set in
kind
the
of
same
grouped
universe.
together. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm kind of good. Yeah. So I think I should be like halfway through it by the time this video
Have you
comes
enjoyed any of them?
out. Yeah, I've enjoyed a lot of them. I really enjoyed The Dispossessed.
It's fine.
And then, Rocannon's World I liked.
Okay.
But I will agree it's not one of her best. Mm-hmm. And then Planet of Exile is, as of recording, what I'm working on now.
Yeah.
And it started good. We'll see where it keeps going.
Oh, you actually started it. Cool.
Yeah.
My number 3 series is The Black Company. I want to continue on. I will have finished up till Silver Spike, which is 3.5 in the series, and then hopefully going into the majority of the rest of the Black Company series. Black Company follows this group of mercenaries as they deal with things going on in the world, like different nations politicking, and it's grim dark. It's inspired a lot of people like George R. R. Martin, Joe Abercrombie, all these different authors, big name authors. And when I heard about that, I immediately got into it, and now I'm going to be hopefully going into the latter half of the series. Not even half, because I'm in the very beginnings.
Yeah. Next up, that's it for ongoing series for me.
Okay.
So do you want to finish up your ongoing?
No, let's go
okay.
1-on-1.
All right. Next I have is Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Nice.
This I'm going to be trying to read early. I reread The Hobbit.
And you said that you read the series before.
No, I've read The Hobbit before.
Oh.
I haven't read Lord of the Rings before.
Good for you. It's
So
going to be exciting.
that will be what I'm trying to get to, and I think that's going to be early. I'm probably going to do that like January, February. Or something.
You've never tried reading any of them?
No.
Before? Oh my god, it's going to be so good. Especially, I like Fellowship the most, I think.
Okay.
And I think I don't know what it is. Even the movies, I know like the other books in the series are better, but I don't know. I like starting off an adventure, and I like the light tones, getting into darker elements as the book goes on, and I really liked the Fellowship for sure.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's kind of surprising to me that I've taken so long to get to it.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I'm surprised by it. Jeez, so good. My next one that I have is the Lonesome Dove series by Larry McMurtry. I've read Lonesome Dove. I have the next 2 books in the series. They all I hear are not as great as Lonesome Dove, and you don't have to continue on with the series because it's its own story. The first book, but the second book goes, I think, back into time to kind of focus on 2 characters that are in Lonesome Dove, and it's a Western style story fiction. I like the first one a lot. It's one of my top books, and I'm really excited to get into the rest of the series.
Great. Okay. Yeah. Then. Next new series for me is going to be Dandelion Dynasty.
Oh, nice.
This is probably, out of any other book/series, like what people recommend to me the most.
I like that
based on like my tastes and stuff. So I'm excited to get to it. With all of these series, I don't know if I'll do all of them in 2026, but these are all kind of things that I kind of want to start in 2026, maybe just be thinking about. Don't know if I'll actually get to them.
Yeah,
but Dandelion Dynasties is one that I can see me doing all of them.
Well, when I get to my new series, you're going to see why I don't think I'm going to be able to continue, do the entire series next year.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a big chunk.
All right, but okay, so speaking of, what do you have next? No, you're not in new yet.
No,
You're
not
still
yet.
doing-
I still have 2 more in my ongoing series I have going on. The next one I have is the Long Price Quartet. I will have finished book 2 by the time this comes out, and I am going to be going into the last 2 of the books. Again, I am excited about this because I hear from books 2 onwards, it's really great. I am hoping this actually cracks into my top 10 series, just like First Law has. And then actually, Dandelion Dynasty is actually in my top 10 series too. It's not in my top 10 books, but it's in my top 10 series.
Okay,
sure.
okay.
So you see, I fixed myself. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
I know my books.
I'll allow it.
But Long Price Quartet, by the time this comes out, I've finished the first 2 books, and then going into books 3 and 4, and that's by Daniel Abraham. It's a fantasy series. I think the magic system is kind of interesting. It goes into I think words and poems or words and song, and it's kind of interesting. Cool. And it's very politically heavy.
Cool.
So that's my number 5. Number 6 for you.
I have Black Tongue by Christopher Buehlman. I haven't read that yet.
I'm sure you'll hate it.
I actually didn't realize. Oh, really? You think so?
I think you will.
I didn't realize it was a series until I was putting the list together. I know the quote-unquote second one that came out is like a prequel.
Yeah.
But then I think there's a sequel that is maybe coming out in 2026.
Yes.
So-
I hear that too. I heard the third one is also going to be after Black Tongue.
Yeah.
And it's going to follow, I think, another character. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But yeah, I read those two books. I like the second one a lot. I like the first one. And I'm sure you're not going to like the first one.
Interesting.
I hope,
Okay.
I hope you are. But the second one I liked more because I liked the character more. And it was just more, it resounded with me more emotionally because of the story kind of there.
All right.
Yeah. My last one of my ongoing series is going to be the Dark Prophet series by J. Zachary Pike. Yes, J. Zachary Pike. And the first one I read a while ago was Orconomics. This is an indie, I think it was one of the indie SPFBO winners. It's kind of like a satirical commentary on economics and just like the whole like fantasy genre itself. I enjoyed the first one. It was fun. I don't think I loved it as much as a lot of people did, but it was good time, fun. The next two books are Son of a Lich and something else. Again, it was pretty good, pretty fun. I just want to finish it off. I think it's going to be one of those series that I'm going to enjoy as I continue on with the series.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And you're number 7.
I have, right now I have Children of Time.
Oh.
But this really is just kind of a stand-in for something by Adrian Tchaikovsky.
Okay.
I've only read Guns of the Dawn.
And you
And
were
I
kind of
didn't.
mid?
I thought it was mid. Yeah.
Ah.
So I wanted to try something else from him. I asked a few people, and kind of everybody has said like try Children of Time.
Yeah.
So that's what I have here. But I mean, I'm not super. I don't feel super interested in Children of Time, so I might replace it with something else by him. But we'll see.
I hear the Tyranny series is good. I'm not sure what. I need to actually go back and see. I know I'm going to be doing Guns of the Dawn soon. But yeah, I'm on book 2 right now. I'm going to be finishing book 3 by the time this video comes out. So hopefully you go through with it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I definitely like the first book of
Okay.
Children of Time for sure. And I like the second one too. I like that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now for my new series that I'm going to be starting off with, and this is probably why if you see I'm not going to be able to finish the entire thing next year. But it is Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan.
Yeah.
Wheel of Time is a 14, 15 book series. And some of them are really chunky, and I hear there's a slog, but it's a lot of people's beloved series. Richard
that's
from
true.
To the Ramble, I know a couple
Daniel
people.
Green.
Daniel Green loves it. Tabitha really loves it. I mean, a lot of our friends really like the series, and I enjoy classic fantasy and the slow burn, so I'm hoping to enjoy it as well. What happened?
We both forgot an ongoing series,
What ongoing series?
The Sword of Truth.
No, that's not what I'm looking for in 2026 for 26. I mean, sort of. I mean,
But
first
it's
of all,
what we'll be reading.
I definitely will be reading book 3. That is such a horrible series, and I think we should all read it and hate it together.
I also agree that it's a horrible series.
The first book is Wizard's First
First
Rule.
Rule, yep.
Terrible book. Somehow, Stone of Tears. Farewell.
Yeah, no, Stone of Farewell is different.
Yeah, it's Catherine Addison.
Stone of Tears, I think you might be
Yeah,
right.
Stone of Tears is worse than the first book. And I actually have to put it down. I am looking forward to reading book 3 and dreading it at the same time. But the reason why, well, we're not going to even bring it up. That guy, that author that wrote that, terrible asshole. But Robert Jordan, again, famously one of the classics of fantasy, very beloved, finished it off by Brandon Sanderson. I am looking forward to starting it off. I have the first 4 to 6 books of the series, and it's because my local Barnes & Noble was going on sale, and then they had everything kind of like half off. So I'm like, yeah, let me just grab all these. So I'm already prepared with the first at least books 1 through 3, and then 5 and 6.
Yeah, that's not on my list. So.
Yeah, that's right there. That's my first of my new series. Yours.
So one of the ones that I kind of have in mind that I might try to start and not really finish though is A Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh,
So
nice.
Yeah, I haven't read anything. Not just from the series. I haven't read anything by George R. R. Martin.
Book 3 is again. I think it's almost one of the best books. Period.
I have heard that one was on your top 10.
Yes.
You didn't lie.
It's because
first
it's a book that's. I love that book because I did the right thing and actually chose 10 books, not 10 series.
I didn't choose 10 series.
You
I chose 2 series.
Yeah,
and then
and you
8
decided to be
books.
like, oh yeah, I love Cosmere and
Yeah.
you're a herald.
I don't like picking favorites.
I do. Entertain me.
But yeah, so A Song of Ice and Fire, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how much of it I'll read. I don't think I'm going to read all of them next year, but we'll see. You never know.
Yeah,
I might read the first one and really love it. I've seen the show, so I'm a little bit worried that I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, I know all this. Like I don't really.
The first book is definitely I've seen this in the show.
Yeah.
After that, there's like more. There's more things that kind of like branch out from there.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. My next one, and I know you're going to be happy about this, and I'm actually looking forward to it because I hear from everyone telling me that I didn't like the first trilogy. I love the second trilogy. I'm probably not going to continue on from there just because everything I hear from it afterwards. But this is the second trilogy of The Realm of the Elderlings, which is the live ship trilogy. And that's starting off with, what is it? Ship of Magic. Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. I'm not a huge fan of Farseer, and I love talking about it.
Incorrectly so.
No, everything I've said about my issues with the first series is not wrong.
No, it is.
It's not mostly wrong. I like all the things that you like, and the things that I don't like, I really don't like, and no one has been able to tell me that I'm wrong with that. You're just like, oh, everything else just outweighs it. I'm like, no, it doesn't. But this is the second trilogy of Robin Hobb.
I think you'll like it better.
Everyone says that I'll like it better, and I'm looking forward to a character that everyone hates in that one. I seem to like those characters, except for Regal. Fuck Regal.
There's a character everybody loves in this one that I hate. I kind of despise. Like actually despise.
With an M?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was the one that everyone hated. Oh, maybe
Everybody hates them at the beginning, and then kind of grows to love them by the end. But I hate them throughout the whole thing.
Good for you.
They never get better.
Live. Yeah, that's my next series I'm going to be hopefully getting to. I'm most likely going to be finishing those off probably by spring.
Cool.
Yeah, because I'm starting January.
Next up for me is actually a reread. I want to reread the Magician's Trilogy by Lev Grossman.
Lev Grossman?
Yeah. I read these in high school.
Oh.
And I kind of just want to reread them, mostly kind of as an experience to see, like, do these still hold up?
Yeah. We have a friend, Katie, that she just recently DNF'd that book.
The Magicians? I thought she DNF'd The Bright Sword.
I think she DNF'd both. I just happened to go on the Storygraph and I saw that she DNF'd a bunch of things.
Okay. She might have. But yeah, I liked these when I was in college, when I was in high school. Mostly because there was a TV show for it also.
Oh yeah.
That I really liked when I was 16. But yeah, so I want to revisit it.
Okay.
Now that I have more taste.
Terrible taste, but it's fine. Yeah, it's always been on my radar. I think I have it on my TBR, but my TBR is like 900 books.
They're not very long, so if you wanted to do them together, we could.
Oh, maybe.
They're pretty short.
Maybe we could do that. Yeah, so that's your number 9. Okay, my number 9 is Gunmetal Gods by Zamil Akhtar. I have the first book. It's been on my radar since it came out. I mean, and since then, he's released like 4 books. I think he's released 4 books in that series, and I'm looking forward to it. I hear it's very good, very visceral. Some of the special editions for it really catch my eye, and I want to get into it. I think Jake from LLR is reading Gunmetal Gods as well. Maybe not now, but also doing series I want to finish in 26 and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to get into that and enjoying it. Your number 10.
Number 10 next one is Book of the New Sun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I want to try the first one.
Okay.
I don't know if I will like it based on what I've heard.
I can't tell you yes or no.
Yeah.
Because you might gravitate to something and I'm...
Yeah, so I want to try at least the first one.
Okay.
And Gene Wolfe is just an author.
Which is Shadow of the Torturer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gene Wolfe is an author I've wanted to check out for a while. This is the one everybody kind of talks about the most, so I was sure, I'll pick it up. And it's one I've been talking about reading for a while, so I want to get to it.
Yeah.
And I know it's known for being confusing and esoteric.
It's super weird, super confusing. There's a lot going on there, and I watched a lot of videos after each book just to see what did I miss. I know I missed a bunch of things. I don't going into doing research and stuff. But I still liked it enough to finish the series. I just finished the 5th one back in November, and it's confusing. It's confusing for sure. My number 10 is I'm continuing on my journey of reading all the backlog of Guy Gavin O'Kay, and it's going to be the Sarantine Mosaic. I think the first one is Music of Sarantium or something like that. It's a duology.
It's not like the isn't it something tree? Isn't the No,
No.
I'm thinking of the Finnoir tapestry.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I think the second book is Lord of the Emperor or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a 2-book series by Guy Gavriel Kay. I've read Tigana, Lions of Arasan, Song for Arbonne, the 2 Under Heaven series, Under Heaven and River of Stars. And this is the next one I'm going to be picking up. I love Guy Gavriel Kay. Not all of them have hit for me, especially like since you see a lot of like similar recurring themes in his books, but they still are beautiful. They're still written wonderfully. His way with words and like the characters really like hit something for me, and I'm going to be looking forward to continuing on with reading his entire backlog. Lycanius, that's my next one, but you can go next, Levin.
What?
I was going to go.
You were about to jump into yours. Okay. Yeah,
You're number 11.
My number 11, one we might start in December, depending on if it wins a book club, is His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman. So the first one is The Golden Compass.
Oh, that's one of the pitches?
Yeah, that's my pitch.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it is one I wanted to get to for a while.
Is that a thick
It
boy?
is. No, they're not. I have them here. I think they're not very big.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
They're not very big. And I think they're also technically like young-ish,
Yeah.
more young-ish audience. But
There's
yeah,
a polar bear in there. Right?
yeah. I really want to get to it. It's kind of just like a classic fantasy thing, and I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I obviously haven't read it, so I thought they were always big, but I might be getting it confused with a bunch of other different things. It's fine. Oh yeah, I see it right there. They're not that big.
Yeah.
My number
Your
11,
number 11
is
next one.
Lycanius, and this is still on the new series. I haven't read any of the Lycanius before. But I've read the Hierarchy series by James Ellington. This is a 3-book series. I hear it is a lot of people's, like, not their favorites, but they all really like it a lot. And especially, hopefully, if in reading this, I'll hopefully understand more of what people are talking about with regards to the Hierarchy series.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people have recommended it. A lot of people are reading it next year. So I'm going to be joining them on this journey. And
right.
hopefully it's going to be early in the year, too.
Cool. The only thing I know about it is it has something to do with time travel.
I heard that. I had actually forgotten about that.
Oh,
and now
so sorry.
Damn it. Thank you. Yeah, so you're number 12.
Yeah, my next one is the Winnowing Flame trilogy by Jen Williams. This is the first one is the Ninth Reign.
Yes, that's also. It's not on my list here, but I have the Kindle. I think because it was on sale, so I have the Kindle.
I think that's why. I think I have it too. I think. And yeah, I just want to get to it. I've been hearing a lot about it recently.
Yeah, Tabitha really likes it.
Yes, that's why I heard talking about
Yes.
it. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'll throw it on here, try to check it out. It's a trilogy. I think all the books are reasonably sized. So it's something I felt like I could get through.
The covers look really nice.
Yeah, they do.
I really like the covers, and that is something that I had on my TBR for a while too, and I'm going to be checking it out, so maybe I'll join you with that.
All right, cool.
My next one that I have never read before, and I know a lot of people are probably going to give me shit for it, is Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins.
Oh.
I've never read any of them, and I have the little box set that has the first. Well, it has 4 of them, and I didn't get the 5th one because
The brand new one?
yeah, because it is
Oh, you
still in
have
hardback.
You have the new covers?
No, I don't like those new covers. I don't know. I like the old covers usually with books. So that's why I haven't picked up the hardcovers of
That's fair.
DCC and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have the first 4 books. I'm waiting for the 5th book to come out, whatever. But hopefully by the time that comes out, I'll actually like the series and want to read the 5th book. And I'm looking forward to it. I've seen the movies. I've seen at least a couple of the movies. I'm not sure if I saw all of them, and I'm not sure if I saw all of them in order. But I definitely saw the first one, and I'm looking forward to starting it because I hear it still hits now as an adult.
Yeah, I haven't read them. I haven't read them as an adult. I read them in school. I read the first 2 in school. I think I didn't finish the 3rd one.
Why are you like this? So that was my number 12. You're number 13.
My next one is the Neapolitan Quartet. This is not science fiction fantasy. This is a general fiction, kind of maybe historical fiction. I'm not actually sure. By Elena Ferrante, who is an Italian author, and people love these books. It's just kind of a character study, I believe, on like these 3 or 4 women, just like in a family, and their life and stuff. And people say it's like incredible and like super moving and stuff.
Oh, wow.
But I don't actually know all that much about it. But it's just something I want to get to.
I've heard of Elena Ferrante before. I just haven't I haven't heard anything about her books or anything. So it's one of those things that. Let me know how you feel about it. Maybe I'll pick up one of her books. Maybe not that
I
series,
think two of the 4 books I think are on that New York Times list.
Oh, wow.
That I want to get through.
Wow.
So it's something, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Let me know about that one because we were just at this place and you guys were talking about it a lot. So
yeah, I got a big copy that had all the 4 books in one binding.
Good for you.
Yeah.
My next one is my number 13 is the Lamplight Murder series. It is by Morgan Stang, which is another SPFBO. Man, that's such a self-published. Yeah, SPFBO winner. Which the first one is Murder at Spindle Manor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have that first book, and they are all short. They all look interesting. They look like fun. They look like fun, and sometimes I just want fun. I want something that's just like, I want to enjoy something really quick and bite-sized. So I'm hoping to read all those along with the Orconomics series, the Dark Prophet series. So I want to just enjoy that, have a good time, and it's been on my TBR for a while, so I want to pick that up.
Cool. Yeah, all right, so my next one is...
Number 14.
Yeah, my next one, another non-science fiction fantasy one, is the Thomas Cromwell books.
Oh!
So the first one is Wolf Hall.
Thomas...
I'm pretty sure it's
Cromwell?
Cornwell, maybe? I don't know. I think it's Cromwell, though.
Okay, sure.
But it's like it's historical fiction that I've heard is like very... I've heard is like kind of praised for how accurate it manages to be. And you follow Thomas Cromwell, obviously, who's like an advisor to one of the King Henrys. I can't remember what number it is.
Okay.
And just all the kind of drama and stuff that happens with that. And it's the author is Hilary Mantel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never.
And I'm super. It's on that New York Times list. I super want to get to it. But then I've also heard in a live stream, Jared Henderson was talking about it. And was like, oh yeah, this is incredible. So
we recently found out that Jared Henderson has terrible taste because he doesn't like Goblin Emperor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be perfect.
Okay, that was your number 14. I've never actually heard of that one, and I thought you were talking about another series I have on my list. But
no.
My number 14 is the Land of Exile series by J.L. Odom, which the first one is by Blood by Salt.
Yes, how did I forget about that? Yeah,
I
will be reading the second. I've read the first one. I will be reading the second one. I can't believe I forgot about that.
So by Blood by Salt, I have, and I've been wanting to get to. Everything it gets pushed back, but I'm going to be reading that one shortly. And I know the second one is like something Hunted of Jackals, something.
A Haunt for Jackals.
A Haunt for Jackals. There you are. And again, it's really kind of beloved. I think you liked it, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I really want to read it. I'm really interested in getting it. J.L. Odom, and I think Noelle really loves the series too, and she actually interviewed J.L. Odom.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I really want to get into it. By Blood by Salt. It's another indie SPFBO winner. I have a lot of indies in here, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't really know much. I know it's like a military book. I know you can probably speak out to it, but I want to go into blind. Let me go to blind.
Yeah, it is a military book, but it's not. It's a lot more like political than you might probably expect.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to actually be. I mean, it's not very thick, so I can't imagine it to be very like heavy with battles and stuff. So I imagine it to be something, and it's an indie book. So
yeah.
Awesome. So that's my number 14, and you're number 15.
Yeah, so now I'm moving into standalones.
I am almost there with you.
The first few I have are ones that I believe are coming out in 2026.
Okay.
So the first one I have is The Book of Fallen Leaves by A.S. Tamaki? I hope I'm saying that right.
Tamaki?
Yeah, A.S. Tamaki, maybe?
Tamaki.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Japanese?
Yeah.
Tamaki.
It's like this, it's Japanese myth-inspired epic fantasy, essentially.
Cool.
I don't know if it's going to be a standalone or if it's going to be a series. I'm not sure. So I have it under standalone because I think it's a standalone based on what I'm seeing right now. But I don't know a lot about it yet because it's not out yet. And I haven't seen a ton of people talking about it. So, but it sounds really cool. I like Japanese myths. It's something I'm looking forward to if I can get my hands on it.
Oddly enough, I've read a good chunk of Japanese like myth or like fables, just because of school and everything. So that's interesting. I might actually get that. You said it might be coming out next year.
I'm like 90.
It's probably already published, but it's probably translating.
I'm like 95% sure it's coming out next year.
My number 15, and it's still I have after this, 2 more in the new series category. Is going to be Kushiel's Legacy by Jacqueline Carey, or the first one being Kushiel's Dart. It's a fantasy, very like it's not sex heavy. It's not like smut or anything, but there's a lot of sex going on because I believe
the main character, I think, is a sex worker.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
But I hear it's a lot of people's beloved series. Emily really loves it. I know a lot of people in To the Ramble have read it. I am looking forward to this. Has always been on my radar. I haven't like super been interested in it from before, but recently it's been getting a lot of push because a lot of people have finished reading the first trilogy, and it sounds very interesting to me. And I want to get into like more something that's just outside of like what I usually read, and this seems like it's a perfect fit for that.
Cool.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my number 15. Number 16 for you.
No, yeah, so my next one, another standalone that I think is coming out next year, but I'm actually not super positive, is Everybody's Perfect by Joe Walton. So Joe Walton is, I just started The Just City.
Oh, okay.
That author. This sounds very, I think it has like an experimental structure, essentially.
Oh.
Basically
kind of
what
like
I
Spirit
saw...
Across the Water, or?
No, not quite.
Okay.
What I saw of it, of the blurb and stuff, is basically like, how do I say it? I think like someone either commits or sees a crime committed.
Okay.
And then it's like that story gets passed on to someone else, which gets passed on to someone else, which gets passed on to someone else, which gets passed on to someone else. And I think you're hearing like every version of the story.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Okay.
Don't hold me to account for that. I'm not actually
most likely
super sure.
unreliable narration.
Yeah, but like 5 different unreliable narrators.
All right, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I think it's like Venetian inspired,
cool.
kind of. So it sounds really cool.
All right, and is that fiction or fantasy?
That's fiction.
Okay, cool.
No, I think it's fantasy.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'll have to double check it.
I think all of mine have been fantasy. Let me see, anything in here? Oh, well, Lonesome Dove is fiction, and everything else seems to be fantasy. So
Yeah,
I'm doing good here. You can see what I love to read. So. The next one, my number 16, is the Prince of Nothing, or the Second Apocalypse series by R. Scott Baker. This is, the first one is, The Darkness That Binds, or something. It's super grim dark. It is,
okay.
Yeah, it is something one of my friends really likes, and a series that people have been reading too, and it sounds like very gruesome. I hear that I should read the prologue, the first 2 prologues, to see if I'm actually going to enjoy it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine, despite how dark and gruesome it seems like it's going to be. I want to at least try to get the first trilogy out of the way. I'll probably spread those out throughout the year so I don't become depressed, but it is something that I want to look into. So
cool.
That's my number 16. Your number 17.
Yeah. So the next of the ones that are new releases is The Last Contract of Asako, which I think you also want to read.
I do want to read it.
Yeah.
Fondly, so.
This will be basically my giving a second chance to Fonda Lee.
I like her. She's good.
Yeah, but I've only read Jade City. I didn't love it.
Yes.
I maybe will read Jade War and
give it that one.
Give it another chance, maybe.
Yes.
But this one is brand new. I feel like it's a good spot where I can try to jump in and give her another shot.
Okay.
And that's I think it's space opera, swords.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, I go into these books not knowing barely anything. So
But
sorry if I'm not being descriptive enough to help you like push it onto your TBR.
Same.
But if I'm going to read it, you should read it too.
Yeah.
My number 17 is the Chronicles of Thomas Covenant, the Thomas Covenant series.
That's why you got confused with what I was saying?
Yes, it is by Stephen Donaldson. I know Jake from NLR recently read it. V, our friend, recently read it. It is one of Stephen Erickson's inspirations for Malazan. I hear it's very philosophical. Or I'm not even. I heard it's pretty fucked up too. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I want to read that entire. I think it's a trilogy, and then I hear his sci-fi series is also really good. Yeah, I don't know much about what's going on. I hear it's kind of fucked up, and I'm looking forward to reading that.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely finish that entire series because I need to get into it. You're number 18.
Yeah, all right, next up I have the last of the new releases is Songs of the Dead by Brandon Sanderson and Peter Aurelian. I hope I say that right.
Sure.
Yeah, this is it's supposed to be like heavy metal necromancers or something like that.
Okay.
Other than that, I really don't. I really know very little about it, except that it's like I don't know if it's co-authored or if Brandon Sanderson helped like with the world building
Puppeteering.
or something, and then kind of handed it off. But he's involved in the project in some way.
Okay.
So it sounds cool.
All right, awesome. I haven't heard of that one. I am done with all my ongoing series, and these are going to be my solo. Well, the first one, the second one, my solo, is I think it's a series, but I'm going to read it as a solo. I'm not going to continue on with the series. My first one, my number 18, is Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. I already talked about Cormac McCarthy in another video. I am finishing off with my fifth book by him. And this is the last one I'm going to be reading for now. Unless something else catches my eye of his. But Blood Meridian, I heard that it is a lot of people's favorite. And it is, again, heavy on themes. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to see why everyone thinks this is his best work.
Cool.
Yeah. That's my number 18. You're number 19.
Do people think it's his best work? I feel like I hear No Country for Old Men more than it. No, that's not true.
That's
I think
my
Blood
favorite so far.
Meridian might be.
Yeah, I hear that one's the most thematic, most awe-inspiring.
Yeah. Okay, so my next one is Deathless by Catherine M. Valenti.
Oh.
So I read Radiance this year by
Yes.
her and absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So this would be the second book I've read by her. Want to just give her another try, see if she can continue with it. It's I think it's like Russian, kind of Slavic inspired.
Is she Russian?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's Russian, kind of Slavic inspired, and I believe it's almost like this girl kind of makes a deal with the devil, sort of thing.
Okay.
And the devil in this is called Deathless or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm probably not explaining that very well, but it's something I've been wanting to get to for a while.
Cool. My number 19 is Shogun by James Clavell.
I have that on here too.
This Shogun, we actually have two of these that are shared, but
Oh yeah.
Shogun by James Clavell I think it's actually part of a series. I forgot what the series is called.
Yeah, I think it's just called the Asia Saga or
East
something.
Asia, whatever. So this one was actually recommended to me back in high school to read, and I never got around to it. I actually had this book for a while somewhere, either ebook, whatever. And obviously the show came out, and it just reinvigorated me to actually want to read the book. I wasn't able to get to it this year, so I'm hoping to actually get into it next year and finish that.
Yeah, that's kind of me too. I didn't have a ton of knowledge of it beforehand, but the show coming out, I haven't even watched the show, but the show coming out kind of giving it kind of revitalizing it. A lot of people we know were reading it.
Yeah.
And yeah, kind of the same thing. I just never got around to it.
Yeah, it was recommended to me because of people, whatever
I have the nice fancy broken binding edition.
So do I.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. As soon as I got it, I'm like, perfect. I want to get that one.
Yeah.
And because I don't like if it was published as a single book, I want to get it as a single book, not broken up into two different books.
Yeah. I know. I saw that they've been doing that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I was very into Japan history. I don't know why I'm saying it. Japan history and culture and stuff. So that's why it was recommended to me, and I'm hoping to get into it for 2026. Cool. Your next one.
I will skip over Shogun since we just talked about it, and
maybe I should go next.
I have Tigana.
Oh, nice.
So by Guy Gabriel Kay.
You didn't read it with us?
No.
It was me and Kendall that read it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think I was invited.
Well, you have terrible taste.
Tigana, this will be kind of probably the make or break for Guy Gabriel Kay for me.
Okay. You've read, two books of this?
I read Lines of Alarsan, which I liked. Mm-hmm. But everybody else is like, oh, this is a masterpiece. And I'm like, it's not that.
You're wrong.
But I liked it. And then
beautiful.
I read Song for Our Bone with... Were you in that? I think you might have been. Yeah. Was that the first time you read it?
It was my no, I read it before.
Oh, okay.
I love
that. Might be why I got confused. Yeah, and I thought that was... It's kind of the same thing. I thought it was good. Mm-hmm. That one, people aren't as oh, this is a masterpiece on, but people still really like it. But that one, I was like, oh yeah, this is fine.
There's some things I like better in Arbonne than I do with Lions, but I think I go back and forth between.
Yeah, Tigana is kind of going to be the thing that's if I don't absolutely love it, I think I'm just not going to pick up anything else by him.
You're again. Let him know how wrong he is. Yeah, I liked Tigana. Tigana is the third of the top three of Guy Gabriel Kay that I liked. I know people like Tigana more than Song for Arbonne.
Tigana seems to be the most popular thing that he
has. It is how I started getting into Guy Gabriel Kay, and it was my introduction to it. And it's definitely heavier in magic than the other two books, and the world is not. It doesn't feel as historical fiction as Lions and Song for Arbonne. I liked it a lot. It's super cool. You have a kingdom that loses its name because of sorcery going on, and it's these like people try to reclaim their kingdom and like get rid of these sorcerers. So my number 20 is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by PKD by Philip K. Dick. It is the book that inspired Blade Runner. My cousins and I got together this weekend and we saw Blade Runner 2049. I have wanted to get into PKD for a while, and I was graciously gifted this by a friend of ours, and I'm looking forward to it. They're not super thick books. I really am interested in reading a lot of PKD and getting into more classic sci-fi. Mm-hmm. I know I recently talked about like not having read classic sci-fi, but like I've read a good chunk. I've read like at least 5 or 6 books, so I want to get into more classic sci-fi. And I know classic sci-fi delves heavier in themes, so I'm looking forward to this, and especially with Philip K. Dick. He's one of the kings of this. So
yeah,
you're 21.
Yeah, and so the last standalone I have for science fiction fantasy is The Chosen and the Beautiful by Nhi Vo. I hope I'm saying that right. This is she's a Vietnamese author.
Yes, okay.
This is so. What really sold me on this was that it's a magical version of the Jazz Age. Is what I read.
That's what sells you on the book.
That is what sold me on the book. Yeah, and I think it's just about this woman in the kind of Jazz Age, but like with the magical twist. But I still think it's supposed to kind of mirror our Jazz Age pretty well. But she's queer and Asian, and it's like an exploration of how that is affecting her in this time period and stuff. I think, but yeah, what really sold me was the magical Jazz Age.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all that.
Magical jazz. Sure. I mean, that sounds interesting enough. Did we read Nhi Vo? What are the books?
She has novellas. So she the Empress of Salt and Fortune or something like that.
Man, you say the name and I'm like, oh, I've heard that name
Yeah,
before.
because she's kind of big right now, but
Okay.
I can't remember the names of the other stuff.
That's fine. My number 21 is actually one of the books that you put on your top 10 list, and it's East of Eden by Steinbeck.
Not just on my top 10 list. That might be my favorite book. I might reread that when you get to it.
Perfect. I don't know anything about it. I know it's classic, obviously. I haven't read too much Steinbeck, if I have at all. I'm looking forward to it. I want to expand I want to delve into more classics and just get a better foundation for my reading experience. So that's my number 21. Number 22 for you.
The other one that I think is the only overlap we have is The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky.
Yes, I have that as my number 22 as well.
So weirdly kind of similar to Ghana. Mm-hmm. I think this is kind of just going to be like I'm going to read this and kind of just see if I'm going to keep picking up Dostoevsky or not. Because I recently read Crime and Punishment.
Did you try White Nights?
No. I might pick that one up too just because it's so short.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. But Brothers Karamazov is kind of like the big kind of, what's it called? A magnus opus of his.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it.
It's thicker than Crime and Punishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to like it, but we will see because I wanted to like Crime and Punishment and it just doesn't happen.
I think people read it on Talking Story because Amy's doing those thick classics. I didn't know about Brothers Karamazov. I knew about Crime and Punishment, and I'm probably going to read both next year, but this is the one that I definitely want to get into for sure and finish. So I'm looking forward to it. I did read White Nights. I did like it a lot. I am looking to reading more Dostoevsky. I like the way he writes, and I'm just super excited for it. So
yeah.
That was that's number 22 for me. Do you have 23 for you?
Well, you should go. You're up now.
My number 23 is Perdido Street Station by China Melville.
I might try to get to this too.
Yes. I've been trying to get to it, and it keeps getting pushed back and back and back for me. I'm going to read it next year. Mm-hmm. I have to read it next year because I want to just, like, people say that if you want something different in fantasy or whatever this is, I hear it's just an amalgamation of different things. Like, you have to read this. And I'm really looking forward to it. He seems like he's very different from a lot of different, like, kind of in the same vein as Simon Jimenez was with Spirit Cuts Through Water. I heard these two people at the same time. So maybe that's why I associate them.
Maybe.
But I want to read Perdido Street Station.
Yeah, I've heard he has a very like unique ideas in his books.
Yes. And I'm looking forward to reading that. I want to read this. So I'm going to read it next year for sure. I'm not going to push it down anymore.
All right.
That's my number 23. 24 for you.
Next up, I have The Sympathizer by Viet Thanh Nguyen. On-Goin, I hope.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's on the 100 list, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's where I heard it from.
Yeah, I don't know that much about this, so I unfortunately can't say much, just because I haven't looked into it.
Vietnamese author. It's on the New York's top 100 list.
And I've seen it on. It was recommended to me by a couple other like book podcasts, like Life on Books. I know has talked about it before. And I want to say others, but I can't. They're not coming to mind. But yeah, it's just something I've heard a lot of good things about, so I want to get to it.
Cool. These last three, how many do you have left?
2.
You have 2? Okay, so these last 3 for me, these are all nonfictions. I've had them on my radar for a while. Again, I am part of the Sickles Book Club, Michael Kist, and he's the reason why I got into reading histories. And so far, most of the books that he recommends have not missed with me.
Cool.
And I enjoy them a lot. The first one of these last 3 for me is The Fifth Son by Camilla Townsend. And it is a nonfiction about, I think, Aztec history or Mayan history. I forget which one. Maybe even Incan. But it seems very interesting. I hear it is told in a narrative nonfiction way. So I am looking forward to it. I don't really have much information past that, but I hear a lot of people like it. I'm really looking forward to it. It's on a lot of people's list of like their favorite nonfics. So that's my number 24. Your number 25.
Yeah, so I have Bel Canto by Ann Patchett. I think she also did The Dutch House, if you've heard of that.
I haven't.
Yeah. This is really on my list because I got this pretty cool, signed. Oh, the way the light is reflecting off of it is horrible.
Perfect. I love it.
It's this signed, annotated edition of it. Let me see if that says anything about what it's about. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just saw this on the shelf at a Barnes & Noble one day. You can still see the $10 off sticker on it. And it was $10 off and signed, so I was like, all right, I'll grab this.
And annotated.
Yeah, and it's a really cool annotated edition.
Anything about that?
So this is saying, the story begins at the home of a vice president of a Latin American country. The guests have come to honor the Japanese businessman Katsumi Hosokawa and listen to the world-famous soprano Roxanne Cross. But when she finishes her final aria, the room is suddenly flooded with terrorists who have come to kidnap the president. Unfortunately, the president stayed home to watch a soap opera.
Nice. That sounds like very poor planning on the terrorist parts. Okay, I've never actually heard about that one at all, so that's very interesting. My next one that I have, my number 25, is The Plantagenets by Dan Jones. And I've
heard about this. I've heard about Dan Jones.
Yes, he has a bunch of things. I think he has historical fiction series, and he has done a lot of nonfic, mainly around England, I believe. But The Plantagenets by Dan Jones, it follows. I read Anglo-Saxons by Mark Morrison at the beginning of this year, and this kind of continues on chronologically, more or less.
Okay.
Plantagenets are, I guess, the family that ruled, or the reign. What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever, the family that ruled England before Henry V and such.
Okay.
I think it is part of Henry V's line, but yeah, English history. I haven't really delved too much into it. I'm finishing up the Arthurian stuff. I've read Anglo-Saxon. I'm looking into getting into the Plantagenets, so let's see.
Yeah, all right, awesome.
Your number 26. Your last one.
Yeah, my last one is The Savage Detectives by Roberto Bolaño.
I've never heard of this.
This is
him or the book.
Translated work. This is translated work. It is.
Show it to the people. Yes, looks nice. Roberto Bolaño.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about him. I've heard he's.
Brazilian?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about this, but again, this is one that I've just seen recommended a lot on kind of non-science fiction fantasy podcasts and YouTube channels and stuff. So it's one I wanted to get to and pick up. I've heard it's very good. My
last book and my last nonfiction, it is Midnight in Chernobyl, or Midnight of Chernobyl. Why did I have? I'm pretty sure it's Midnight in Chernobyl by Adam Higginbottom. If you've seen Chernobyl, the HBO series, it's that. I hear it's haunting, it's terrifying. It kind of gives you a rundown of the whole crisis and disaster in Chernobyl. And I'm looking forward to it. It's been on. I think I have the book. I have the book at home, and on the same vein as Radium Girls, I'm looking forward to it in that same I want to be horrified by what I read and stuff. So that is my last one of my 26 books / series in 26.
2026, yeah. Get in the comments. Tell us if you are looking forward to any of these ones that we have on this list.
Whose list is better? I want to know whose list is better. I don't care about I know my list is better, and I need to hear it from you guys. Please let me know. Let us know if you have anything that we've talked about here, any series or books that you are interested in reading, anything that you are prioritizing in 2026.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the last videos of the year, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be telling everyone. I know we look comfortable with our short sleeves because we're in South Florida, but I hope you guys are staying warm out there. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. I want to wish you all the best for 2026 in your reading journey, your personal life, and your professional life. And anything from you?
No, absolutely.
He doesn't care about any of you. I care about you all. Go ahead. Sorry, man.
Yeah, nothing. No, you said things well. Yeah, I think this will be. I don't think this will be our last video of the year.
No, but it's gonna be up there.
But it's gonna be close. But yeah. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah.
And we hope everybody's having a good time. Yeah, tell us what you're looking forward to next year, and like and subscribe.
Yeah, and thank you again for being part of the family here, okay? Have a good one.
See ya,
Bye.
everybody.